Hello everyone, it's Scott and welcome back to another episode of Regrowth. So here I have a little bit of advancement in between episodes. So I have two 9 by 9 fields of 10 by 10 by 10 copper and iron seeds. And so the way I was able to get this to spread was with a device called a clipper. Now let's take a look at the quest book and what the world embraces. So over here under pruning time, so spreading seeds can be a bit time consuming. Yes, they can. So what we can do is create this device called a clipper. And this has really helped me immeasurably in spreading seeds and the advancing myself towards higher end 10 by 10 anything. So the clipper is a pretty simple recipe once you have iron. So shears are just two pieces of iron together with two sticks and one iron ingot. And I'm getting the iron ingot from my iron seeds. And so the iron seeds produce iron essence. So I'm already up to 11 stacks of iron essence. And then each iron essence creates let's check. Iron essence of iron. So 8 of these essence of iron together create 8 iron ore, which can be smelted down here in a furnace in order to produce 8 bars of iron. And so already I'm up to 23 bars, and what I really need now is a renewable source of coal, which I am growing over here with coal seeds. And just as an example to see how easy this is once you have the clipper. So after just a simple clearing, we can go in and check out the strength of the seeds. So coal seeds, unidentified. We'll throw these down in the seed analyzer, and so this simple act just reveals the hidden properties of the new seeds. And as you can see, I'm almost up at a level 10 seed. And so 896, 910, 7. So 10, 10, 7 is probably the strongest. And if you see, what I can do is take some of the compost as well as the crop sticks, which are up here. And so once you place one item, one coal seed, I hit it a couple times with the compost in order to get the maturity level up. And then if I right click with the clipper, it's going to kick out the seed packet. And so essence of coal clipping will spread. Now it takes a little bit of maturity off of the plant that you're right clicking, but it will not kill the plant, and it will create these seed clippings. And so by right clicking on a crop stick, you now have a chance to spread the seed. And you can see now I have duplicated to 10, 10, 7. So at this point, not every clipping will work. So it's pretty random whether it takes or doesn't take. But all I need to do is get my 3, and I can put this in the standard expansion pattern. So this one and this one will combine, have a chance to become a 10, 10, 8, then a 10, 10, 9, and a 10, 10, 10. So hopefully by then I will have a pure source of coal essence for all my coal needs. So let's head back down to the altar area, the runic altar, and check out what I need to do next in the quest book. So if we go back to what the world is made of, over here under our, now I've gotten everything but the tin seeds. So in order to do that, I need a couple more essence of tin. So slate, I demoed, I can just combine the pieces of flint out from the field. Floral gray powder, that I need to combine down from the, if I find my floral gray mystical light gray petal, so I'll combine these down. 16, and then from here, manual submit, and then quest reward, essence of tin. Great. And so at that point, I should have everything I need to make a tin seed. So the tin seed is going to require 3 essence of tin and 1 essence of iron, plus 4 weak essence, and then 1 more essence seed. So let me clear my inventory and I'll be right back. Okay, this should be everything I need for the seed. So 3 tin, 1 essence of iron, 4 of this. For some reason the essence of tin didn't take, and we'll throw down 1 essence seed. There we go. Okay, let that charge up, and then we'll hit it with the wand. Oh, first we have to add the living rock. Wait for it to charge up, and then right click, bam. 1 tin seed. And then let's pick 2 more essence of tin. And that should be everything of the tier 1 seeds. So what we're going to need next is this regular infusion stone. So let's check out what I need for that. So the regular infusion stone is going to need a lot more mana. It's going to need 1 tin, copper, coal, dye, and iron, which is coincidentally all those tier 1 plants. So let's head back to the seed area and grab 1 of everything. Okay, let's grab 1 coal, 1 ender, 1 iron, 1 copper, and a dye seed. Now, let's head back down. Well, actually, yep, okay, I should have everything. So let's head back down and start throwing things onto the runic altar. Big question is, am I going to have enough mana? No, probably not, but we'll give it a shot. So let's throw down the essence of coal, 4 weak essence, essence of tin. Let's throw down the iron, copper, and dye. Okay, at that point it's starting to charge. So let's grab 1 piece of living rock. Throw that on. Big question is there going to be enough mana? Oh, excellent. There was. Okay, so it looks like it did eat down a little bit of the mana pool, but that's enough for us to get the 2nd level regular infusion stone. So let's get this. Let's grab a blaze rod. Well, it's going to give us both. Oh, that unlocked a lot of things. Awesome. Okay. So looks like we're going to get the opportunity to make gold. Air, so elemental seeds. Air, earth, fire, and water. Okay. Skeleton seeds we already have because we got the quest reward. So let's grab that. Let's grab... I don't really need either, so let's grab regular essence. We're going to have blaze. Okay, nether brick. So I'm going to have to grab a lot of things from the nether. This one, aluminum seeds. Good. I could use that. Bauxite, which is tin. Okay, so bauxite bonus. Looks like I can get a little bit of aluminum from gathering up materials plus tin. So let's... Ooh, experience seeds. Okay, so let's settle down and figure out what we need to do next. Alright, so there's one thing I do want to get that's going to help me with a lot of my farming, and that is a magnet. So let's grab all of our iron and check out what we need to make. So one of the things that I had in other Agrarian Skies 2 was the Ring of Magnetization. And so this is something I can actually make at this point. So it's not that difficult. So what I'm going to need is mana steel around a glass pane to make a mana lens. Then the mana lens can be combined with iron and gold to make the mana lens of magnetizing, which then combines with more mana steel to make the actual ring of magnetization. So that's going to gather up all the little droppings when I'm harvesting farms. So let's figure out where I put the gold. Alright, so obviously I put the gold up in this chest. Again, I don't know why, because that's most of my mob stuff I've been putting in the lower chest, but let's get going with the... yes, so one thing I need to do is make mana steel, and I can do that by dropping iron bars, into a mana pool. So I'm going to need 8. Which fortunately I have enough mana to do. See, that ate up a considerable chunk of mana. So I'm going to have to get going with some way to, I don't say automate, but come with a better way of dropping coal onto the endoflame flowers, so that way I can build up the mana levels. So let's get going with the first tier, which is making that mana lens. So once I have the mana lens, we'll mix it with 1 piece of gold and 1 piece of iron to make the mana lens of magnetizing. Combine all that again to make the ring, and in the inventory slot up here in baubles, let's wear the ring. Great. So what that'll do is now when I gather items, you can see there's a stream that's pulling it directly into my inventory. So at this point, I'm not going to be leaving any items behind as I'm running around and gathering material. So you can see it's greatly increasing the well, it seems to be, well, I wouldn't say it's lagging a little, but it is helping me to gather and leave no piece of wheat behind. As you can see, it just gathered up 4.5 stacks, and so I've been burning those down here by placing 1.5 stacks into each of these bins, and that burns down into about 12 compost each. And so that's going to help out also up here, because then I can just run through all of the flowers here with a simple right-click hold, gather up everything, and straight into my inventory with no problem. All right. So I think I figured out what I want to work on next, and it's under what the world enables. So I have 3 different quests here that are going to unlock various things. So the water is pretty dangerous. They say it's pretty cold, so you have trouble holding your breath. So I need to make a snorkel. So let's make one of those, which is going to be sugar canes and lenses, which is just planks plus stained glass. So let's grab some of that material out of the box. Let's grab some glass, some planks, and some sugar cane. Here it is, sugar cane. So let's head over here And grab that, put glass in the middle, grab 2 glass lenses, and then some sugar cane to make our snorkel. And so that should allow us to survive underwater detection test. So we're going to need to get some pearl oysters. Okay, so we need to break the block they're sitting on. So let's reset the time today, and I'll see you underwater. Okay, here we are by the water, so let's get ready to do some diving. So with the snorkel on in the helmet spot. Ooh, okay. So air bubbles will drop, but at a much decreased rate than before. So what I'm going to do is have to find some oysters. Ooh, it is very dark here. Okay, I'm not sure this is going to come across well in recording. So let me see if I can find the oyster and then cut to that. Alright, I think I found one. So let's head under and see if we can get this on camera. So here is the oyster. Let's break the block it's sitting on. There we go. Alright, head back up to the surface. So it looks like it's following me because I don't have any inventory space. So let's dump off the eelgrass here. And there we go with the pearl oyster. Alright, excellent. So this is going to get me a number of other things. How to dive, a Sea Witch's Guide, and more pearl oysters. Which I can't collect because I am all out of inventory space. Okay, let's collect the items. And done. So the next thing I want to make is this pipe dream. So this is the beginning of automation, which is going to involve making a wooden engine, some transport pipes, and with that they have changed some of the basic building blocks of Minecraft, which is the piston. I didn't realize this, but pistons don't require redstone anymore. They just require a lever, and a lever is a stick and a cobblestone like normal. So let's head back down and try to craft one of those up. So I have plenty of wood, and I believe I have lots of cobblestone. Okay, so let's grab the oak wood and the cobblestone. Let's dump off the rest of this stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do with the books, but let's hold on to those. So, with the engine, we're going to need some planks, some wooden gears, which I think are just sticks. So let's make up a couple sticks, and then keep the planks. So we'll need 2 wooden gear. We'll need one of these pistons. So that's going to require a lever. We're going to need, so we're going to use the planks and the iron to make 1 piston. And with that, we should be able to combine everything. So here. Oh, it says we need glass. Alright, let's grab that back. And grab the wooden engine. And done. The start of something big. Cool. So let's see what I need next is a wooden transport pipe and a cobblestone transport pipe. So let's see what I need for those. So it's just wood and glass. So let's grab one of those. And then the cobble transport pipe should be here. Let's grab one of those also. Ooh, crafting tasks. Now we're going to need to make some pipe sealant. Okay. Pipe sealant is going to just be made from, well, cactus. Okay, I think I can do that. All right, let's grab some green cactus. Great. Head back down. And then let's whip up a little bit of sealant. So from that, it says it should just be a simple, there we go, 2 pipe sealants. And number 3, we're going to need some fluid pipes. So wooden fluid pipe, cobblestone fluid pipe. Well, fortunately, that looks like it's as simple as taking one of these pipes and just combining them one for one. There we go. And let's take one of the wooden pipes, and that'll make wooden fluid pipes. Great. So with that, I should be able to claim the reward, except my inventory is incredibly full. So with that, great. And so that should open up some additional improvements, logistical improvements, and wrenched away. The wrench is for removing the items. So let's take a look at what I need to do. Build craft wrench. Can I make one of these yet? Not quite. Alright, so to make the wrench, we're going to need a lot of iron plus a stone gear, which is coming from cobblestone, and a wood gear, which... Hello. Which somebody forgot to close up the door after they went exploring. So, great. So let's get back to crafting. Okay. So with that, I can make 1 stone gear and then a wrench. Just hit it. Okay, so the next thing I want to get is this mixing things up, which is to build a vat. So let's check out the NEI. And so over here under Mariculture is the vat. And so that's just normal copper in a U-shaped pattern. So let's grab the copper bars out of wherever I dump them. Alright, so the next thing I want to get is under what the world enables, mixing things up, which is to build a vat. And so this is going to be this Mariculture Vat, and that's just a simple U-shape made out of copper. So let's grab one of those and figure out what to do next. So that's going to give us burnt brick and a book. Which is something I've not played around with at all yet, but looks like this is going to be pretty complicated. So 14 pages. So it looks like the vat is going to be used to craft various special blocks by dropping what looks like lava and bricks and various things. It's going to enable some pretty cool multi-blocks, and I'm going to be able to use it to make special materials. Aha, blacksmith anvil. All right, so an alternative to to having an iron base anvil. Automating a blacksmith anvil. Okay, well that's pretty cool. So that's something I can certainly play around with in the future. So let's check out what to do next. I can make a crucible of fire to hell and back. Okay, so I'm going to need to find some way to get obsidian. So it looks like this is something that's made a little bit easier with the vat, and that's by mixing just a bucket of water with a bucket of lava. Should produce one piece of obsidian. So let's take these quest rewards, get the bucket of water. Let's empty in one bucket of water and one bucket of lava. And it says we just have to wait 10 seconds. Voila, it just converted into a block of obsidian. So if I right click this, oh great, it dumps it right into my inventory. Wonderful. But I'd already been to the Nether. So, I need to make 10 of these. Oh, great. Okay, so this would have given me Nether wart right off the bat. But I already went there and found it. So, but that's going to unlock quests. So that's something I do want to get. So, hey, you know what? Now that I have iron, I should be able to just make a iron bucket. So I don't need to play around with these clay-fired buckets anymore as I run back and forth to get material. So let's figure out if there's an easy way for me to create a storage device. So one thing it looks like I can do is create a mariculture tank. So if I go under just generic tanks, over here I see fluid tank empty. So I want to see if that's something I can create. So that's going to be copper. I need to make fireproof planks. Well, actually, I may just be out of planks. And maybe that's my problem. So fluid tank. Yep, that's my problem. So let's grab some of those. Let's place it, I don't know, in the corner here. And see if it accepts my lava. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so with that, I can start running back and forth to the lava field and fill up these tanks. So that way I will have a source of lava. Okay, here I am back at my lava field. So I found out you can actually pick up the fluid tank, which is pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is just hang out here, right-click, transfer, right-click, transfer, and fill up all of the these tanks with the lava, and then I will head back to the base and use some of this lava in the vat. Okay, I'm back, and I have 16 buckets worth of both water and lava. So all I have to do is add these to the vat, and it almost looks like I can have up to 6 buckets worth in the vat. So I'm up to 2 obsidian. 1, 2, okay. Alright, let's see if this actually works. Alright, looks like that works. So now I have my 10 obsidian. So with that, light it up. I need to make a flint and steel, which actually isn't that complicated now that I actually have steel. Now the next question is, where did I put the flint? Well, fortunately I've got 2 more, so let's make one of these for a flint and steel. And highway to hell, go to the Nether. Well, I made one of those already, so it's just a matter of crossing the dimensional boundary. Let's clear the flint pickaxe. Doot, doot. And see you on the other side. Okay, here we are in the Nether. So, visited. We should be able to get the rewards. So, looks like I have to pick one. Let's pick soul sand. Thievery. Alright, so now that I'm here, the zombie pigmen will not like it when I mine the ore. Well, I can tell you that because I already tried mining once before and they attacked me. So let's wall in this ore and make myself, let's say, zombie pigmen proof in order to get a little bit of this material, because I see zombie pigmen right there. So let's block off the entrance to kind of keep it safe, just in case they come after me. Yep, I think that angered them. So I can mine the nether quartz. Should be pretty cool. Good, good. Let's grab a little bit more of this. And I think what I can do then is burn this down in the furnace in order to actually get the beginning of quartz. So let's gather a little bit more and then head back to the overworld. Alright, I'm back on the overworld, and it's right, the nether quartz ore can be burned down into normal nether quartz in a furnace with charcoal or coal. Alright, here I am down in the nether, and I'm surrounded by ores, but more importantly, I have found the nether copper ore. So I'm going to harvest this with my pickaxe, the flint pickaxe, and there's a lot of stuff that I just don't have the right pickaxe level for yet, but fortunately I can at least gather them, but it's definitely ticking off the pigmen. So I'm just going to hole up for a while and wait for them to calm down. Alright, after a little bit more exploring, I think I found the last of the copper, so nether copper ore. Let's grab that quick. There we go. Now let's head back into some protected space. Alright, so that's going to cover everything I'm going to need for thievery, and that's going to give me a reward of nether quartz. Great. So, opening up the next piece, nether iron, nether coal. I'm going to need a better pick in order to gather that level of material. So, I think with that, that's going to need to call this an episode. So I did a pretty good set of tasks for today. And for now, I'm just going to hide here in the Nether until it's safe to move on. So if you could, please leave a comment or a like. Let me know how I'm doing, and I will see you next time in Regrowth. Bye!